Hello. So, we are going to talk about jaw tension. This is an issue that can really affect your singing, but it can also cause a lot of pain. So, in today's video, I want to give you some tips for addressing and relieving jaw tension. So, to start, I want to talk about two muscles. Right next to your ear, you have your lateral pterygoid muscle, and then if you follow your cheekbone down, that is your masseter muscle. And I find that these two muscles are the ones most affected by jaw tension. So if you're not sure if you have jaw tension, go ahead and take your first two fingers, and I want you to press firmly around your ear, along your jawline, and see if you find any spots that are tender. Oop, there's mine. So if you have any areas along your jaw that are sensitive or a little tender to the touch, chances are you suffer from a little bit of jaw tension. Now, I believe that jaw tension is a symptom of something greater. So in our everyday lives, stress tends to be a big issue that causes jaw tension. If you grind your teeth, you might have jaw tension. As singers, oftentimes I find that jaw tension stems from tongue tension. I think the first step in addressing jaw tension is relearning how to open your mouth. As singers, yes, we are going to open up pretty wide on those high notes, but in the middle part of your range, you don't have to open up your jaw quite as much. So if you put your pointer fingers right next to your ears and you open up really wide, you'll feel your fingers sort of go inward. Hopefully you can see that on camera. Now instead, I want you to imagine you've just fallen asleep on a plane or in the car and your jaw drops down and back. So if you put your fingers in that same position and you open your jaw now down and back, your fingers are not going to move inward. There's still plenty of space in the front, but you're not overextending or hyperextending your jaw. With this new jaw position, we're going to do a little bit of massage to begin. So go ahead and open your jaw in that relaxed down and back position and look for those areas of tenderness and sensitivity and just massage in small circles. Some of you might prefer more of a trigger point method, in which case you find that sensitive area and you just press firmly on it, hold it there, breathe into the muscle, and then relax. That trigger point method can be a little bit more painful, but it is very effective. If you find more tension in that masseter muscle, you can take the palm of your hand and massage downward. And just follow along the jawline as you do that. So once you've relaxed those muscles, it's time to sing. We're going to retrain the jaw while singing so that you can start to incorporate these new movements into your practice. As I mentioned before, I believe jaw tension is a symptom. And in singing, that generally stems from tongue tension. So if that is something you are dealing with right now, I have another video with some exercises that pertain to tongue tension. For today though, we're just focused on the jaw and jaw movements. One exercise I use in that tongue tension video is similar to a hum, and I think it's very effective for slowly retraining your jaw while you sing. So you're just going to do a 5-tone scale down. You're going to start by releasing the jaw down and back, stick the tongue out, and then close the lips around. So it looks like this. And then you're just going to do 5 tones down. You can go up or down Or you could even focus on just those same 5 tones because again, we're only worried about retraining the jaw. The next exercise is also a hum, but this time you're going to make a chewing motion at the same time, almost as if you're chewing gum or food. So first, relax the jaw down and back, and then start to make that chewing motion. We're not going to worry about the pitches just yet. Once you feel confident with that motion, we're going to add 3 tones going up and down, really slowly. If you can, it's super helpful to look into a mirror or in a camera just so you can see what your jaw is doing. The moment your jaw moves forward, chances are your tongue is going to pull back, your larynx is going to go up, and that's going to get you out of alignment. And the goal here is to realign everything and get that jaw to relax while you're singing. You want to start this exercise in a comfortable part of your range so that you're not tempted to pull back on your tongue, but I will leave it to you to decide how high or how low you want to go. In this final exercise, we are going to be singing vowels. You're going to be singing E, which is a very closed vowel, and O, which is a very open vowel, so that you have the opportunity to practice that chewing motion again. This time we're going to do 5 tones descending, and it's going to look like this. O-E, 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 O. I'm going to turn so you can see my jaw go down and back. O-E, 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 O. You'll notice that in a lot of this video, I've kept my finger on my chin, and that's so I can feel if my jaw is ever pushing forward during these exercises. So one more time. O-E, 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 O. Again, start in a comfortable range and then go as high or as low as you think is best for your voice. One thing you can do while you're practicing a song, if you are worried that your jaw is pushing forward too much, you can take a finger or even a pencil and just put it behind your front teeth. That will naturally force your jaw to go backward. And then you can practice the vowels, eventually add those consonants, and start to detect what sounds are forcing your jaw to push forward. I know a lot of instructors encourage singers to apply pressure against the jaw in order to keep it from going forward. This may or may not be a good solution for you, but one thing I will mention is that by applying pressure, you're kind of forcing the jaw into position rather than allowing the muscles to retrain themselves to just naturally drop back into that healthy position. So keep that in mind as you're practicing, and if possible, I would highly encourage you to just have that gentle awareness of where your jaw is and what it's doing while you're singing. Addressing jaw tension doesn't stop after your practice time. So once you're finished singing for the day, I highly recommend doing those massages again just to loosen up the muscles, release tension that might have built up during your singing, even in your everyday conversation. If you can remember, try to be mindful of your jaw position and whether or not you're pushing it forward or hyperextending when you talk. And that is it for today. I hope you found some of these exercises helpful. Just remember, eliminating jaw tension takes time. It can be very frustrating, so just be patient. If you put in the work, I promise you will be thankful in the end. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time.